All right, what's up? We're gonna give it a second. Thirsty shit. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So basically what we was talking about was just the MCU. Like, I'm not even. This is not no race shit. This is just some real shit. Like 99% of the freaking super villains in freaking movies is in movies or TV shows. Well, movies more than TV shows, but is straight up just wanting to kill motherfuckers, or they trying to get all the money. That's all they ever try to do. It is facts, yo. That shit is retarded, yo. Yo, what up, Greg? Yeah, that shit is facts, yo. They either trying to kill everybody or they trying to get all the money. You know what? Maybe 5. That's crazy. Out of the 5 best villains in the MCU, 3 of them is on TV. 3 of them is on TV. Okay, so from the movies, it's Thanos and Njidaka, Killmonger. And from the TV shows, it's Bushmaster, fucking Cottonmouth, and Kingpin. Wilson Fisk. Wilson Fisk is a dope-ass character. Like, that motherfucker is a dope-ass character. I'm going to tell you the one thing that is disappointing me. If Wilson Fisk just need to be, like, it would have been dope if they would have had him kind of, like, have his hands in all of the pots. You understand what I'm saying? Like in other shows, if they would have just, you kind of have like Wilson Fisk is like behind some shit. Like with the Daredevil thing. Yeah, the season 1 is dope. Season 2 is better. Season 2 is better. Like, okay, so when Daredevil first came out, right? I thought Daredevil was the shit. I think Daredevil still was the shit. Don't get it confused. But what's up, Mahogany? How you doing today, baby girl? I thought Daredevil was the shit. Don't get it confused. Daredevil was the shit. And then I saw Luke Cage. And Luke Cage started so slow. But halfway through season 1, I fell in love with that fucking show. Facts. About halfway through season 1, I fell in love with the shit. Of course, when they really started fleshing out Cottonmouth, see, this is the problem that they have. This is the problem that the movies have, especially when they be dealing with Caucasian villains. And it's not fair because some of the villains, like I read comic books, so I read comic books when I was a kid. And a lot of the villains in Marvel Comics, they're deep. Like they're not shallow. Like they're not usually just trying to like get money and kill everybody. You understand what I'm saying? True to the Game. Is True to the Game any good? I don't know. I didn't see True to the Game. But hold on. I got a movie everybody should check out. I got a movie everybody should check out. Is True to the Game any good? I don't. Is it like one of those black movies? Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is excellent. I don't look. The MCU is killing it right now. Cloak and Dagger is excellent. I was watching The Handmaid's Tale, but the second season, it's just, I just can't get into it. But in the MCU, the best, hands down, the best villain to me, hands down, is Njidaka. That's Killmonger. Second, I mean, I would love to say Thanos, but I don't believe Thanos is the second best villain. I think that Thanos just got the biggest rollout. I think the second best villain is probably, to be honest with you, Bushmaster. He's the second best villain. I mean, he's just the second, in my opinion. And then you're going to say Kingpin. And then after Kingpin, then you say Thanos and then Cottonmouth. The book is better. Yeah, it's a black movie. See, I don't watch a lot of those movies and TV shows because I think that a lot of times it's just they play too much to the racial stereotypes for me. People was getting on. What's the dude that played Killmonger? What's his name? Michael B. Jordan. People was getting on Michael B. Jordan because he told his agent to not go look for black roles for him. He wants to just play roles. You understand what I'm saying? He don't want roles that are supposed to be black roles because he don't want to have to show up and be a coon. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times that I see those movies that's black movies, I want to support them. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like almost every time I support them, I say 7 times out of 10 times, it's just a whole bunch of racial stereotypes that don't even gravitate with me. Not that I don't know individuals that, you know what I'm saying, fall inside of those categories, but it's just not shit for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't think every black woman is a whore. I don't think every black woman is money hungry. I don't think, you understand what I'm saying? And it doesn't make it fair. It doesn't make it okay because you have a movie where you got one black woman that's money hungry, but she's not the whore. The other black woman's the whore. You got like that doesn't make it fair to me. There's tons of black women. There's tons of black women that are just good people. And like not every black man is trying to fuck everything they could get their hands on. Not every black man don't want to be a father to their kid. So every movie don't have to have one of these things. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? It's like they feel like every time there's a black movie, there you have to have at least one person in the movie has to fall under this criteria. So that's why I don't like watching them shits. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My father, I was raised by my father. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I don't gravitate to a lot of the shit that they have. I personally, I have never cheated on a woman ever. I've never cheated on a woman, never even came close. It's not something that I've ever endeared to. I've probably only been with one black woman in my life that has cheated. This isn't, I don't find black women can't keep it in their pants. And so I don't, pardon me. And also I know black women who are good mothers, and it's not because they yell at their kids and curse their kids out. It's just because they're good mothers. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit I don't fuck with. Chris Pitt says, that's why I stopped supporting Tyler. Oh, I don't support Tyler Perry at all. Zero. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Okay, I'll tell you a quick story. So I was like early 2000s and shit. I was in school. I went to go get a job. Matter of fact, I had just moved back to New York City. I was living in Florida. I was living in Georgia, pardon me. I never lived in Florida. I just moved back to New York City. Yeah, I don't really care for her too much either. She's just a stereotype. Wife is great mother, great wife, and she's a leader woman. Thank you. Is she black? Anyway, that's the point. So I had just moved back to New York City, right? So when I had moved back to New York City, I ain't had nowhere to stay. I was staying with my stepmother at the time. So I said, you know what? I have to do something. You know, I have to. What up, Blue? How you doing? See blue eyes. Okay. So I was like, I can't do nothing. So I moved in with her, and then within a week, I was looking for a job and I was looking for a college to go to. You feel me? So before I was able to get into school, I found a job. It was at a security place. So when I was at the security place, when I went to go fill out the application, all that shit you got to do, I ended up scooping the shorty up. So I scooped the shorty up. So then, you know what I'm saying? I went to her crib, and, you know, whatever. So she was the first place I had ever seen a Tyler Perry. It wasn't a movie. It was a that's what it is, Blue. It wasn't a movie. It was a you know, the tape. You know, they used to have VHS tapes back in the day. I show you how long ago this shit was. You didn't even have a motherfucking CD or VHS tape, yeah? I don't even know if she owned a CD. So we pop in the VHS tape, and it was of the Tyler Perry. It wasn't the movies, it was the plays. So that's the first time I've ever seen Tyler Perry. And this is the thing that pisses me off about the movies. The fucking play was dope as shit. It had a point. It wasn't about being it wasn't attacking black people. It wasn't trying to point out racist shit about racist stereotypes. None of that shit. The play was actually good as shit. What up, Terrence? No, see, but Coming to America was a stereo. It was comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was meant to play off of the stereotypes of black people. That's what the entire movie was based around. It was actually a parody. This is the Coming to America's. That was made by smart people. It was actually a parody of how the movies and like was going at that time, where black people could only play certain roles. You understand what I'm saying? It's actually a parody. It was really exactly deep. It was really, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot going on in Coming in America, but I could understand why you felt the way that you feel. I get upset when I have to watch these movies. Yep. I get upset when I watch these movies, and like I said, every black woman has to be a this or be that. You know what I'm saying? Has to be either. And another thing that pisses me off is they'll have a movie where they'll have the like the one black person that has to be super. Hollywood Shuffle is another one. Yep, that has to be super. How do you say? You know, she just wins at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like super smart, super everything perfect. Like, no, people are flawed. You understand what I'm saying? Just write a motherfucking part. And the best actor to play that part get that job. So when Michael B. Jordan said that he told his agent that he doesn't want his agent to just go look for roles that's specific for black people to play and just look for good roles, I respect that. And guess what? Black people killed him for that. Talking about he don't want to be black. Like there was some I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there was some shit going on about that. Like they were trying to say that Michael B. Jordan didn't want to be black. He didn't want to support the community, all types of other. I don't understand why anybody watches Tyler Perry. I swear to God, yo, I don't understand why any black person watches Tyler Perry. I don't understand it. Tyler Perry movies is not for black people, yo. Don't let the fact that it's a ton of black people in it fool you. It's not for black people. And the fucked up thing about it is, with the platform that he can do better. He chooses not to. That's what pisses me off. He can do better. He can just make a good movie with black people in it. It don't have to be a movie pointing out the way, oh, well, black grandmothers are like this, and black mothers are like this, and black fathers are like this, and black children are like this. And if you black and you work at this particular job, you like this. There's no need for that. That's the shit that pissed me off. And my neighbors are just blasting music. I don't even know if y'all can hear it. Patrick is just saying jokes. Who's a serious actor? Tyler Perry? Like Cam Newton said, he wanted to be a judge as a quarterback, not as a black quarterback. Absolutely. But then Cam Newton's a coon. So, but he did say that though. TP is mostly white and women audience. Yeah, exactly. Tyler Perry, that's all. Like, come on, you can't be serious. Like the shit that goes on in Tyler Perry movies is retarded. Tyler Perry's all about the money. Come on now. You know what that's, yeah, exactly. He's making boatloads of money. He has his own fucking studio. That's what I mean. He can do whatever he want to do. Tyler, see, this is the point. Lee Daniels made that terrible. Wasn't he part of that terrible idea to make that Tupac movie, man? I can't fuck with Lee Daniels, yo. I could probably fuck with Tyler Perry before Lee Daniels. At least Tyler Perry ain't fucking up real life shit. Which fallout are you talking about, Terrence? And my neighbor's an Indian, so if you hear that music, that's what's going on. I would say Michael. Where's that off the screen? I would say Michael B. Jordan is a serious. No, Michael B. Jordan is absolutely a serious actor. He wants to take part as actors, not necessarily black actors. I'm gonna close one of my doors because right now they might be looking at my live stream like, we gonna fuck this shit up. I'm just joking. I don't know what the fuck they doing. They over there dancing naked for all I know. They over there, like butt naked dancing. A whole bunch of fat people. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me just close some of these doors. Music is terrible. Music is terrible, yo. I don't know how they do it. How do you dance to that shit? Anyway, so okay. I'm not a big Empire fan, but that's for a different reason. But a lot of people like Empire. I'm not gonna bash it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Tyler Perry movies ain't for us, yo. It's not for us. Well, I think Spike doesn't like Jim. Wait, hold on. Jim who? I missed wherever you talked about Jim. I missed it, Terrence. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about whatever, any kind of media. It's cool. Well, Lee Daniels, they got shit that they doing. You understand what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to get too far into certain things, but they got shit that they doing. You know what I'm saying? They got certain agendas and they really trying to manipulate the masses and get people to agree with shit slowly. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want somebody to agree with this thing all the way over here, you want somebody to agree with this thing all the way over here, right? You know there's no way in the world they're gonna agree with it. You start here, right? But you can get them to agree with this and this and this and this, and slowly, surely you're gonna get all the way over here to what you want them to agree with. Sometimes it takes 5 years, sometimes it takes 10 years, sometimes it takes 15 years. These people got agendas. So there's just certain people that I don't like stuff because I know about this. You understand what I'm saying? I went to school. Put it like this: if I decide to go back to college right now, mind control. Religion to a degree, because religion is not good anyway. We should all believe in the Most High. I walk around with a Bible, but it's the way you use something. It's not always what the thing is. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could use a knife to kill. You could also use a knife to save lives. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not the tool, it's the use. It's how you use the tool. You understand what I'm saying? And there's definitely a lot of brainwashing going on, and Lee Daniels is part of it. And that's one of the main reasons why him and that what's that chick name that was in Monique? That's one of the main reasons why him and Monique really have beef. Yeah, that's what, like, a lot of people don't know that. That's really one of the main reasons why him and Monique got beef. You understand what I'm saying? They wanted her to do some shit that she wasn't down with doing because that's not what she about. And they know, and her beef is they know she's not about that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like they approached her with it. She was like, nah, we ain't doing that. That's not what I'm about. And then they just kept trying to, and when they couldn't force her to do it, then her career got fucked up. When it's like, I'm not about that shit. Like, why are you even gonna try to force me to do that shit? And then why now I gotta suffer because I don't want to do it? The worst thing that happened to Monique is her winning that Oscar. That was the worst thing that happened. That fucked the whole career up. If she don't win that Oscar, her career don't get fucked up. That's all I'm gonna go into that way. I'm not gonna go no further. I'm just gonna leave that where that at. Yeah, so they got a whole bunch of stuff going on. And then that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you got to understand, most Black characters don't get the attention that they're getting on on movies like Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? And on TV shows like Luke Cage. They don't get the attention. They don't get the backstory. They don't get the detail. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't really understand their motivations. That's why, I was having a conversation with the girl next door today, right? And so I'm gonna leave her alone, by the way. So I was having a conversations with this girl next door, right? So we talking, and she's a cutie, and I know, you know what I'm saying? You could tell when somebody hasn't had guidance in their life. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't know who to trust. So they just don't. I don't know how to say it because she's a sweet young lady, but you can tell when people haven't had real guidance in their life. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes that's really what the issue is. So when we have these movies where you just have somebody just do some random bullshit and there's no understanding about why they're doing what they're doing, that takes away not just from the character, but that takes away from the movie. And in these TV shows like Luke Cage, when they're explaining the motivations of an individual, it just makes the show so much better. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just that's just what it is. And explain the motivations of an individual. You know what I'm saying? People aren't just walking around like blind. You don't know why this person wants to rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? You don't I'm going to tell you one of the main things that piss me off. And this is what I mean by they're given a better backstories or better attention to how they're writing the characters for the black characters nowadays more than the white characters. Does anybody know? Anybody remember who Sandman is from the Spider-Man comic books? I mean, from the Spider-Man movie. I'm gonna explain to y'all what Sandman's real backstory is. One, he had nothing to do with this guy's death, Ben Spider-Man uncle's death. He had nothing to do with it. Bro, it's time for me hard to have faith in religion when it's not corrupt. Like I said, it's a religion. First of all, we're not supposed to follow religion. We're supposed to follow the Most High. That's period. So I'm not here defending religion. Okay, I'm not defending religion. We're not supposed to even be in a religion. You understand what I'm saying? Religion is a cult. We're not even supposed to be in a religion. But I'm not trying to knock anybody that's in a religion, because we're supposed to follow the word of the Most High. And a lot of people don't know how to get to the word. So the only way that they can even get introduced to the word is through religion. So I don't really want to bash religion, because if you could get introduced to the word, however you get introduced to the word, then it's on you when you start understanding the mechanisms and the reasons behind things and the way it's happening, to then take it upon yourself to decide how you want to worship him. So I'm not here to bash nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about that life. You understand what I'm saying? So this is one of the first. I don't usually lose. I don't usually lose my train of thought, man. You know, mess me up over here. Oh, the villains are more. The black villains have been more. They've been more well written for the big screen. Now I'm gonna explain to you real quickly what I mean by that. For everybody that don't know who the Sandman is, in the comic books, the Sandman was not really a bank robber. Somebody kidnapped his daughter and forced him to rob banks to get the money back, to pay them. Why wouldn't they put that in the movie? That would be a dope backstory. But why they didn't put it in the movie? Because Spider-Man movies are all about Spider-Man. For everybody that don't know, back in the in the 70s and the early 80s, there was only a couple of Spider-Man books out, comic books out. One was Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. The other one was The Amazing Spider-Man. They did two different things. Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man, it was about Peter Parker. It was about Peter Parker. It was about, Spider-Man. He'll show up, do Spider-Man shit every now and then. But the majority of the book and the majority of all the stories that were being told was about Peter Parker. It was the development of his character. When I was a kid, I didn't like those books because I wanted to see Spider-Man. But after I ran out of Spider-Mans to read, a long story, my brothers used to go, I can't even say it because I'm dry snitching. But I had like I had like almost every comic book ever made in my basement at one point until there was a flood. So the Spectacular Spider-Man was more about character development, while the Amazing Spider-Man was more about action and entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? So why didn't they break down the motivations of why Sandman did what he did? It would have made him a better character. It would have made him more, we would have been able to sympathize with him more. We would have been able to emotionally connect with him more. Who wouldn't be able to emotionally connect with somebody doing anything they can to save their daughter from being kidnapped? Who wouldn't? You understand what I'm saying? Like, but they didn't do that when they made the movie. And I just feel like, and this is not a race thing, I just feel like when they be making these movies that they don't care about the villains a lot of times, when it's, I guess it is a race thing, when these white directors and white writers write the movies. But then when you have a black director or a black writer writing the movie or the TV show, the villain is very important. It's important to understand why this person's doing what they're doing. It's important to understand this person's motivations. It's just different. What up, DJ? It's just different. So, I just personally think, like I said, my top 5 comic book villains It goes, number one is Indudaka, Killmonger. I just call him Indudaka. That name is dope as shit, yo. Indudaka. Then it'll be Bushmaster, and then it'll be Thanos, but that's only because Thanos' introduction was just better. You know, they just had a big rollout for him. Then it'll be Kingpin, and then it'll be Cottonmouth. Those are the 5 best villains that has been introduced in any comic book movie for the MCU or for the DCEU. Those are the 5 best villains. Period. Put it like this. Look at Wonder Woman. They didn't even really talk about her. They spoke about the villain in Wonder Woman, but we didn't really get a chance to see who the hell was going on. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't get a chance to understand why he was really doing. It was all backstory. We didn't get a chance. We didn't get, what up, Unscripted? We didn't get a chance to spend time with him. We didn't get a chance to really feel why he felt the way that he felt. We just was told that that's the way he felt. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? The motivations and everything is just different. It's just, that's what it is. Let me click on something real quick. Hold on. We're right back, yo. I mean, I'm right here, but you know, but that's just what it is. So, you know, and I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but it is what it is. The black writers are just doing a better job by far. Oh shoot, I'm about to fucking, where's my plug at? This shit about to die. The black writers are by far doing a better job with the super villains in the MCU than the white writers. And it's not even, it's in my opinion, it's not even close. It's not even close, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I guess it has more to do with preference, but they're not. These guys are just not getting. They're not really having any backstories. It's just they're a bad guy and they're doing bad guy shit. What kind of shit is that? It's like they just woke up one morning and was like, evil villain. It called me. Like they're just bad guys doing bad guy shit. That's it. Like the shit is crazy. Yo, they already, this video that I'm doing right now that isn't even done has already been demonetized. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. It's already demonetized. This shit is retarded. I didn't even finish the damn video. How am I demonetized? Oh man, yo. This shit is retarded. Damn thing is already demonetized. I don't know what to say. I don't know, yo. I don't have the slightest idea. I'm keeping it a buck with you, yo. It's already demonetized. That's crazy, yo. Anyway, what am I gonna do? What could I do? Somebody came in here and complained. I'm telling you what happened. Somebody came in here and sent the thing and complained on me. It is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do. Yeah. Facts. No, can't live. This shit is crazy, yo. And not for nothing. That's like one of my favorite songs and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit is crazy, yo. Coming live and direct from Abu Dhabi. Fucks with that shit. Yo, this shit is crazy, yo. Yeah, yo, it's crazy, yo. All of my, yo, when I try to tell you, almost all of my videos get demonetized until I have like 2,000 views. And so I get like, because they won't review it manually until you have 1,000 views. But then I still gotta wait like a day. I still gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? I probably like in some kind of queue. You got some guy that's sitting there with the plugs in his eyes like that, so he can't close them. Strapped down with like 2 buttons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy, yo. Shit is crazy, yo. But the community has looked out donations, so we already got some people that think y'all gonna be sponsoring videos. Yeah, for everybody that just came in that don't know, whenever you give whenever there's $10 in donations, that means that whoever gave the donation gets to sponsor videos, and I put your name real big. It should be a rule that anybody is reporting stuff, they have to prove, yeah, something other than just, yeah, Clockwork Orange. Fuck with you, unscripted. That sucks because you have people trying to do something other than work a 9 to 5. Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? Nah, it be niggas that just be hating. Sometimes it be other YouTubers. Sometimes, like not for nothing, but all of this started when I made a video about academics. I don't think he's doing it. I don't think he cared. I ain't like he don't care. But you know, his overzealous fans, they care. Oh man, I'm gonna really teach this guy a lesson. I've been sending him comments trolling him, but he seemed not to care. I'm gonna really teach him a lesson. I'm gonna complain now. Because I don't be caring about trolls. Like sometimes I ain't gonna lie. If I see somebody send me more, if I see somebody troll and it's like 3 or 4 trolls and it's like the one person, they just trolling comments, I stop reading them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just start reading them. I'm like, if it has no basis and merit, see, that's the way I look at it. Even if you trolling, but that shit's either funny or it got basis and merit, I'll fucks with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm keeping it a buck. If you entertaining or it got merit, it has some kind of basis in reality, I fucks with you, keep trolling. But if you're just trolling just to be fucking trolling me to be a douchebag, I'm just gonna start reading them shits. And if you're just being too outlandishly crazy out there, then I'm just gonna block you. But, you know, if you're just being, or like if you're just trolling and then I see like other people in the community like going at you, then I'll leave it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you just, you know, maybe they want to talk to you or whatever. I don't want to talk to you. I don't got time for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if you funny as shit and you trolling me, keep doing it. I'll keep it a buck with you. I fucks with you if you being funny, or if you're just saying some shit that got merit and it makes sense. Even if I don't agree with you, I gotta respect that. I appreciate you, Sub Nation. What up, Sub Nation? Yeah, you be telling me about a ton of shit that you don't agree with that I be putting up. I thought you was a straight up troll the first time. I ain't gonna lie, the first time I see your comments, my dude, I thought you was a straight up troll, man. I was like, this nigga trolling me. And then I started reading some of your shit, but it was, you know, it was interesting. So I was like, all right, I'll fuck with him. He's good. Right? I told you I thought you was a troll too, didn't I? I think I told you, yo, because I'll straight up say it, like, stop, like, you just trolling, yo. But yeah, but if that shit is funny, and you know, it is what it is. Or if the person is saying something on merit, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get angry. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna get angry. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know how people get upset all the time. That shit ain't gonna upset me. I'm a grown man. Like I really do feel that people have an opinion. To feel that people got the right to have their own opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you look in the comments, a lot of times people be arguing at me because they don't like my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Or they just don't actually watch the video. They read the title of the video and they argue with me about the title of the video. And I'm like, you should have watched the video. Because if anybody ever notices, the way my videos usually work is in the beginning of the video, I bring up a topic or an idea. And by the end of the video, I kind of try to work it out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why my videos be so long also. Besides the fact that every time I release a video under 10 minutes, YouTube fucking screws me. But I start out at a point and then I work through that point and I work through it. And then usually we work through it by the time we get to the end of the video. You understand what I'm saying? So like, that's what it is. So if you open up one of my videos and you watch the video halfway through and decide that you're going to fucking bash me and talk mad shit, it's a good point that you missed part of the video where I answered all of the questions that you just gave. Yeah, sub. Like, come on, man. Like I fucks with y'all, yo. Like, I, I fucks with y'all, yo. This is yo. Look, I might make the videos or whatever. I create the videos or whatever, but we a community, and so that's the way I look at it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, without y'all, I don't got shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like we a community. I just make topics for us to discuss and enjoy each other's company. You know, if that makes any sense. You understand what I'm saying? So if we grow, I hope we grow. You know, hold on, hold on 1 second, Andres. I hope we grow. You know, I can definitely sure use for us to grow. I mean, when we get to the point where every video that gets dropped gets like 10,000 views, that's going to be a good look. That'd be nice to get there. But I hope we grow. But at the end of the day, I still, no matter whether we grow or not, I still wanna. I don't consider myself more important. Like y'all guys are more important than I am. If I made videos and nobody watching them, would it matter? If a tree drops, it falls in the woods and nobody hears it, did it fall? Right? You get what I'm saying? It's really depressing that we as a people can't communicate, but instead, if we disagree, then we have to destroy each other. There's this thing going on where if anybody doesn't have your opinion, then they're a hater. That shit is retarded. So whatever, nigga. My pet peeve is when people try to govern how people speak, feel, and express. Yes, you know one of the things that make this world beautiful, the menagerie of different personalities that people have, the way opposing skill sets work against or for each other, how individuals can come together that don't have any real binding ingredients, and they could create something new and extraordinary. That's the shit that's dope. You understand what I'm saying? Appreciate you, DJ. But that's the shit that's dope. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I don't have. I like when y'all stress out. Yo, don't y'all see when we be in the comments and people be like, I be wrong about some shit, and they point out, and if I am wrong, I just say, oh, I guess I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna argue with you about the shit. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. Respect that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with being wrong. It's not like I don't think that there's anything wrong with being wrong. I think that there's something wrong with fear of attempting to try something new. I think that there's something wrong with being wrong and being so stubborn or proud that you can't admit it. You know what I'm saying? Like these are things that hold us back as a people and as a person. You understand what I'm saying? So scripted says, laugh out loud. That's real. Everything should be taken as a learning experience. There's a trick to it. People have to learn to make the negative, have to learn to take the negative, throw it at them, and convert and channel it into positive energy. Look, energy, like what you just basically said, energy is just energy, man. It's not whatever the energy is what you do with it. You understand what I'm saying? Everything's a tool. Like it's what you do with it. You know understand what I'm saying? If when somebody want to be a jack off to you, oh man, I got into a BS argument with somebody a while back, a couple months ago, and they were trying to argue with me so hard, but the shit that they were trying to argue with me over was funny as hell. So I started laughing. These motherfuckers were so pissed. Yo, they were so pissed, yo. And it was because they was arguing about some stupid shit that don't make no sense. So I was just dying laughing and I was rolling. So they got pissed off at me and more. But it's like they were giving me negative energy. The negative energy that they was giving me, I wouldn't accept it. You understand what I'm saying? And the positive energy that I was giving back to them, they wouldn't accept that. It's what you do with the energy. DJ said, that what makes you great at what you're doing. You don't have a problem with being wrong or admitting to it. But us, did you take that comment off by yourself, DJ? Because I didn't. It says retracted. You took it out? I didn't mess with your comment, by the way. You know, y'all know I put your comment straight through as long as nobody ain't, bad mouth for nobody or nothing like that. Yeah, but that's how you got to live as a person. You know what I'm saying? Just being a person, an individual. Like, we don't know everything. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. If I pretend like I know everything, I can't learn anything new. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I know everything. I'm flawed. We're all flawed. And when I say flawed, I mean FLAWED, not FLOORED, because I couldn't even tell the difference myself. Okay. Mahogany says exactly unscripted and DJ. Yeah, right, because it's the truth. It is what it is. I said that I love that you always back up basically why you feel the way you do. Basically, your content has backup with it. Well, I don't think it's important that you know what I'm saying. I think it's more important that you understand why I'm saying it. You understand what I'm saying? Like when we have a kid and we tell a kid, don't do something. I'm not calling y'all kids, by the way. I'm just explaining something. But like when you have a kid and you tell them, don't do something, it's more important that the kid knows why they shouldn't do it, not that they shouldn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because but just telling them not to do something isn't going to always get the desired response. But if they understand why they shouldn't do it, that might get the desired response even before they know whether they should or shouldn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you tell a kid, like if a kid goes near the stove and you say that's hot, instead of saying don't touch it, it's hot, there's a better chance that the kid won't touch it because you didn't even introduce the thought of touching into the kid's head. They're going to think, that's hot, I'm going to stay away. Not, is it really hot? Should I touch it? You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just so much better to explain why something needs to be something other than just saying that it needs to be it. I get it. That's what I'm saying that you do. Yeah, I just did the same thing right over again. I know you get it. I just explain shit. I like doing that. You fucking with me, DJ? You act like you haven't seen one of my videos before. I enjoy doing that. That's my thing. That's literally my thing. Nah, homie, you called me a child. Oh, man, whatever, nigga. Whatever, man. Anyway, everything in life is supposed to be a learning lesson. Absolutely. We should try to pick up something from everything that we do, and that's facts. Once you learn that lesson, you can evolve into a better person. That's facts also, because we can't improve on who we are if we don't learn from our experiences. Like they say, a smart man will learn from his mistakes. A wise man will learn from someone else's. DJ, laugh out loud, no, I promise I'm not messing with you. Whatever, nigga. I hate what you talking about, man. But I'm just saying, I'm consistent, yo. This is who I am. This ain't a fake. This ain't a game. This ain't me tending to be another individual. This ain't, I'm going to be still doing this 2 years from now and I'm going to be a different person. This is literally who I am, yo. I don't know no other way to do this. I don't know no other way to interact with people. I just don't. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. 6 o'clock over here. I love y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. I'm going to start doing much more live streams. I'm going to start trying to live stream at least once a day. Hopefully when people get off of work. So I'm thinking usually my live streams are going to start like around 5 or 6. And I'm also thinking, I'm going to try. Appreciate you. You said B. You from New York City? Yo, what up, Mo? How you always coming in right when I'm ending it? And I bet you if I would have hit that button, then I would have got a freaking text in like 2 minutes talking about, yo, I just came in and everybody left. But yeah, definitely. Yo, look, I love y'all, man. Like I wouldn't still be doing this if it wasn't for y'all. As usual, if there's any videos that you particularly like a lot, it's always a good look when you go and rewatchings. Those are always good. If you, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite shit on YouTube is Cinema Sins and Cinema Wins. Yo, there's videos I watched on fucking each one of those shits I've done seen over 20 times already. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got that kind of content that could. I think I need to start creating content like that. That make a motherfucker want to watch that shit 20 times. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna start trying to do live streams more often. And the next live stream that I will definitely be doing as far as boxing is concerned is a PBC event. I believe it's at the end of July. Hold on, let me check. It's a PBC event. I believe it's at the end of July. I'm about to read all of y'all dumbass comments in a second because I'm pretty sure Andres is saying some weird shit because he's been on a roll all day. So hold on. Let me see. Fun Sundays feel great. Love to say appreciate you, DJ. He's from LA. Stay up, bro. I hug the kids for you. Thank you. You don't got no kids. Oh, go hug some strangers' kids. Okay, hold on. I'm so silly, yo. Okay, Garcia Easter's 28th of July. That's the next boxing live stream. And if y'all watch boxing with me, you'll understand why it's worth it. Even if you don't watch boxing, it's worth it. I will explain what is going on, break everything down. I am a boxing guy. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yes, Andres is a fool. This is a good building. Yeah, always. I'm always trying to build, yo. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make some just regular boxing content too. There's some stuff that I've seen that I need to get involved in. I'm in AZ, so it's a different time zone. Yeah, definitely different time zone. I don't know what time y'all gonna be. Oh, that's why you don't ever make it. Peace. All right, later, Mahogany. Always stay blessed. You know I love you. Send it to you, YouTube boxing fam. All right, so you know I'm gonna try to get with the boxing. I'm gonna try to see what I can do with that. I have to decide how I'm going to do the content. You know, I'm not going to do the content exactly the way the content is currently being done for hip hop. I'm going to have to change it up a bit, but we'll see if I can figure out a way to disseminate the content in a mannerly way. Because I know once I start doing boxing, then that means that I'm going to have all types of people coming in here. You know, the trolls and the people that like one guy and hate another. I mean, y'all think Drake fans are bad. Anyway, so oh, that's one thing I wanted to mention. I never said Drake wasn't gonna sell. I said that this nigga's gonna stream. Like I said, his shit is gonna go. I never said it wasn't gonna sell. So please, all y'all Drake fans, I'm not mad at y'all. I just always said that Drake was gonna sell. His shit is gonna move probably better than everybody else's. All right. All right. Yo, have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Hug the kids for me. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.